Good evening. We're here. Believe it or not, the WooF Ditty Show.
Coming to you live across the worldwide all-dog network from the WooF Driver Recording Studio Center in Los Angeles, California. Your host, WooF Ditty producer, Bucky Harris.
Good evening, y'all. Bucky here. Hope all's going well. Hope you had a great 4th. Kept those puppies safe. You know, a lot of fireworks. Seems like every year they just keep shooting more and more of them off. I mean, how many can you see? But the kids love them, I guess. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Little doggy's ears. Jenny's checked in. Okay, hi. Good to see you, Jenny. Good evening. Tonight is Collie night. We talk about the breeds on the WooF Ditty Show. So what we do is we pick a breed 7 nights a week, 7 breeds a week. We kind of go over the description, the temperament, the health, the history, and this, that, and the other thing about each breed. And there's so many breeds, it's, you know, we're going to be covering them. So every night's a little different thing. And WooF Ditty stands for the fact that as a musician and a music producer, so to speak, we produce, hello Dasha, love border collies. So big smile there. Okay, we're going to talk about all this in the next 30, 40 minutes or whatever the case. More people check in with us and start interacting, the longer we're going to stay on, because we got nothing else to do but be with our puppies. And we just love them. It's 7:30 here or so on the West Coast, still light out. And for all of you back anywhere in the country there where I see there's this horrible heat wave, I mean, we had ours in the last couple of weeks, but nothing like what you having with the thunderstorms and the humidity and all that stuff. So stay cool, keep those puppies cool, okay? And Jenny loves huskies, and the WooF Driver, who's our host, who produces this program here, woofdriver.com, is all about huskies. He's a husky guy. He's got 4 beautiful huskies and a little Chinese crested Gigi. So she blends in with these 4 beautiful huskies. They do all kinds of activities, so you got to check it out. Ronell Reynolds loves collies. And I don't know how old the audience is, but back in the day, the show Lassie, she was, well, actually, I believe it was a male, but they call it was a she, but on the show. And that was a very popular show about how Lassie was just so smart and used to save the day and this, that, and the other thing, and rescue the situation. You can probably look those up on YouTube, the old Lassie shows, just like the Three Stooges and stuff. You can find that stuff in Amos and Andy. But Lassie was a good one. Okay, so he was a collie, she was a collie. Tonight, our ditty, we write little short songs, little short, I don't want to say clever, but whatever the case, try to put together the information, basic information about each breed, and make a little song ditty in different genres, basically, you know, a basic rhythm track, and sing these little ditties that we write together, I've written. And tonight, it's about Mollie the collie. Now, she has a boyfriend called Wally. So that all says it's kind of fun stuff, you know what I mean? We'll be playing that several times throughout our show just to break up the dissertation and the fact-finding things here we're going to talk about. You know, we don't want it to get boring that way. So we're going to start out this evening just talking about the collie. One other thing we're going to do tonight, the WooF Driver now, woofdriver.com, WOOFDRIVER. Also has a site, several sites, and I'll talk about those sites throughout the show, one of which where the music comes from. He has a library of tunes that we produced over the last 6 to 7 years of all these tunes about your dogs that he's come up with lyrics, and we produce music to those lyrics of all kinds of different genres of music. And there's some interesting stuff, and we're also picking one out of more than 100 different originals and parodies and things we've written about the dogs that the WooF Driver has written, and we put to music. We're playing one each night along with our ditty. The ditty's about the breed of the night, and the song is just chosen just at random different tunes. I'll explain what the songs are about as we go, so you understand where this is all coming from. And if you visit woofdriver.com and look about him and what he does and about the dogs, you'll get a much better handle on what this is all about, and so forth. So we're going to start out just talking about our collie. The collie is a large, lean, strong dog. The top of the skull is flat and the eyebrows are arched. The head is wedge-shaped, and the muzzle is rounded, tapering back to the black nose, with a slight stop. The face is chiseled. The teeth should meet in a scissors bite. The medium-sized eyes are almond-shaped. Eye color is usually dark brown, except for the blue merles, where the eyes may be blue, or one be of each color. There was another breed that we talked about that the other night that had that case. And when they didn't have the same color eyes, they didn't qualify for the show dogs. That's interesting. You'd think that people would go, wow, that's unusual. That should be in the show. But it's the opposite. They make their rules. So whatever the case, the small ears are about 3/4 erect, with the tips folding forward. Choo! And the neck is fairly long. The body is slightly longer than it is tall. The legs are straight. The tall is moderately long with an upward twist or swirl at the end and is carried low. And there are two coat varieties, rough and smooth. The rough coat is long and abundant all over the body, but is shorter on the heads and legs, and the coat forms a mane around the neck and chest. The outer coat is straight and harsh to the touch. The undercoat is soft and tight. The smooth coat variety has a short 1-inch coat all over the body. Coat colors on both are rough and smooth varieties, include sable and white, tricolor of black, white, and tan. I've seen a lot of those. Blue merle or predominantly white with sable, tricolor, or blue merle markings. Okay, that's just a basic description of our collie. Now we have joining us, here's Philip. Hi, good to see you, Philip. Thanks for joining. We're getting a little audience built up here. Good news about our shows, there's no commercials and there's no politics. Dogs will not have it, okay? That's the good news. That's right. So we're going to continue on here. We're going to go ahead and play the ditty real quick here so you just get an idea. This is about Mollie the Collie, okay? Start that over.
Now Mollie the Collie is an intelligent dog. Beautiful dog, lean and strong. The top of her skull is so flat. Her eyebrows are arched and the head not too fat. Her muscles are round, kinda like most hounds. Her face is chiseled with the teeth that come down. Meat like scissors, like a bite, and it's alright. Mollie the Collie has a boyfriend named Wally. Mollie the Collie with medium eyes like almond marbles, a color blend that really sparkles. Mollie the Collie, that's Mollie the Collie. Now her ears 3/4 erect, with the tips folded forward all the way to her neck, which is fairly long, but more than a speck. Mollie the Collie, she's a wicked intelligent hound. Mollie the Collie got a boyfriend, his name is Wally. Mollie the Collie, her body is slightly longer than it's tall. Her legs are straight, her tail is so long with an upward twist, swirled at the end and it's carried rather low. And her coat is long and abundant, but it's shorter on the head and legs. It forms out a mane around her neck, and the chest is tricolor. That's Mollie the Collie, a highly intelligent dog.
Highly intelligent.
She's so sweet, Mollie the Collie, so mild-mannered. Mollie the Collie, oh, so loyal, just like a lassie. Mollie the Collie, an intelligent dog with a boyfriend named Wally. That's Mollie the Collie. Mollie the Collie.
Okay, that's Mollie the Collie, an intelligent, well-mannered dog. Little ditty there about Mollie the Collie. Basically about the description there. I kind of went off some of those lyrics as well and tried to make them happen. Hello to Shauna. Beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful dogs. Yes, they are. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, let's move on here with the temperament of the Collie. Okay, the Collie is a highly intelligent dog. It's sensitive, mild-mannered, sweet, easy to train, and loyal. Okay, I like that, easy to train. Some of them aren't so easy to train. Who else has joined us here now? Joan. We love the way you love dogs like we all do. I don't know why he's calling me. Wonder what that could be. Wolf Driver, are you there? You know, am I coming across or something wrong? You know, maybe the thing to do is email me and see if there's an issue here, because I feel like everything's broadcasting just right, but he's in Broadcast Central over in the East Coast, and there may be something going on I know about. He's got a voicemail here, but I can't listen to it because I'm on the air. Now he knows I'm on the air, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe he can email me. Bill, email me. Okay, it's all good. Jessica Anderson, hey, how are you tonight? I'm doing great. Every day is great. If I can get up and love my dog, I'm great. I'm telling you. We went without a dog for a while, and my wife says, no, it's not going to happen. So we got a great rescue buster, Big Paws we call him. He's just the cutest little guy, half boxer and half Cane Corso boxer and half shepherd. And I might want to mention that you know, if you have a dog and he's a mixed breed, you call him mutt, whatever you want to call him. That's not a great name, but a mixed breed, and you're not sure all the genetic makeup of his history, you can go to, and this is a subsidiary of Mars Candy, M&Ms, and so forth. Wisdom, like if you got any of that, I don't know, I'm looking for some in here every now and then. Wisdompanel.com. Wisdompanel.com, all one word, WISDOMPANEL.com. They have the patent on doing the DNA testing of your dogs. And you can order a kit. It's nominal. I think it was $65. I haven't checked lately. Matter of fact, I'll go on here while we're talking and see if we can find it just real quick in order to see what the price is now. But the way it works, is you order a kit, okay, and let's see if they got the price here. Anyway, you log on to wisdompanel.com. I just did. You have a sample ID. You go ahead and create an account, and then you pay them with, you know, like you do anything else online, and they send you a kit with these swabs that you swabbed inside the jaw of your dog, and then go send it back, and then you set up an online password and account name and password, and you follow along what the status is of their testing. I'm sorry to interrupt. The producer is trying to get in touch with me. It's not broadcasting. Really? Says I'm live. I'm getting people talking to me. Philip, hi. You're there. That's weird. I don't know why he's telling me it's not broadcasting. Do the site, do on the site, but then we'll put links to it. Huh. Let me tell him I have an audience. Let me do something here real quick, folks. Maybe somebody can help me out here. Jessica, or anybody out there that's already logged on, can you tell me that I'm still here live? Am I broadcasting? I'm looking for anybody that can see me. Cool, keep it going. Anybody there? Dasha, I see you. That's weird. You know what's happening? I'll bet my boss, see, he's on the East Coast. Okay, I'm on the West Coast, like as far away as you can get, and they're having probably thunderstorms. And Tracy, yes. Dasha, okay. Thank you, I'm okay. I just text him on the message that I'm okay, that you guys are with me, because it doesn't say I'm off. Because when I'm off, it goes black. You know, like your internet connection goes down. Okay, let's stop all that. We're good. We're good to go. So wisdompanel.com, in case you want to do you're in Washington, here in Seattle. Good, West Coast. Everything's good with Dasha. if you haven't done your DNA and you're interested in knowing, it's really interesting, because even if you have a purebred, I mean, a purebred's a purebred, they've already probably been tested to be, well, before they bred them, you know, and so forth. Jessica, I'm in Alabama. Well, I lived in Huntsville, Alabama. We're nearby there. I was just back there for a band reunion. And my mom lives in Huntsville. My brothers live in Mobile. Go to Auburn. And Roll Tide. Whatever. It's all good. I went to University of Alabama myself. So, whatever the case, this is all stuff that if you want to know, it's a great thing. A lot of people don't know that you do this and how to do it. So that's where you do it. It's nominal. And then within a few weeks, you get your tests back. Jessica, that's right. Okay. Opt for now. You got it. Salt Lake City, Tracy. Here. Great. Tracy Klein, Salt Lake. I'm loving it. We've got a great audience tonight. We always have great people on because they're dog lovers. If you're a dog lover, you're a great person. How can you be a bad person if you love a dog? Ain't going to happen. Just not going to happen. We got somebody in Massachusetts. Pittsfield, Massachusetts, or Maine. Is it Maine? Joan? I don't know my abbreviations. M-A, I believe it's Maine. Wow, that's way up there. Hi, Amanda Walsh, you're back. Okay, cool. Cool. So this DNA thing, if you have any questions about it, it's just a great thing to do. You know, log on, they tell you Cynthia, hi, Cynthia Hillman. Could be related to the boss, WooF driver, looking great, thank you. And they take your package, you send it back, swab your dog, put it carefully back in. Joan in Massachusetts, sorry. See, I got to go back and take geography. You know. Thank you for that. And then you send the kit back, and there's 4 steps, and they say they received it back, now it's in process, and then they say it's in process, and that takes 2 to 3 weeks, I believe, something like that. Depends how much work they have going on, obviously. And then they send you an email and say, hey, your results are ready. Boom, you can pop it up. You can look at them right there and then print them out, and you get your little packet. And it's very cool information. I mean, and it helps with a lot of things. I mean, if they happen to be prone to different allergies or food, things they shouldn't eat, blah, blah, blah. They like to dig. They like this. They like to eat roses. Who knows? Just saves you a lot of grief in a lot of ways and gives you a lot of positive information as well. So that's the wisdompanel.com, okay? And let's move on with our breed of the night, which is the Collie. And we're talking about this, the temperament, and we're kind of cut off there with thinking that we weren't being broadcasting. But they're natural herders. They naturally like to herd. Their puppies may try and herd humans, corral your little kids or something. Who knows? And they need to be taught not to do that. They're faithful, playful, docile, sweet, protective of their family members, and good with children. And that's a great attribute. Collies have an uncanny sense of direction. They are good-natured, friendly dogs. They are energetic outdoors. Socialize them well to prevent them becoming wary of strangers. So, when you're doing a walk, I mean, we do this all the time. And I'll talk about the bike springer that I use to run Buster because he got so much energy. But when I do take him for a walk, somebody's walking down the street with their dog, or not their dog, or the neighbors or whatever, you want to sit there and stop and, hey, how you doing today? What's going on? You got a new car? Cool, that's great. What tires you got on there? And the dog, he just, if he's trained right, he'll just sit there with you as long as you want. Hello, Janice Nichols. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. And he'll sit there. So I've sat there as long as 20 minutes, and Buster just sits there. He does not give me any grief, like hurry up, let's go, nothing. So he socializes in that way. When you stop with somebody, he doesn't bother him. He doesn't jump up on him, and all that kind of thing. He's more interested in if they have a dog. Emma Oakley, black screen. Now you got a black screen. That's what my boss was just telling me, that it wasn't broadcasting. But has anybody else got a black screen now? Janice is good. Emma, hey. You got a picture? Am I here? You guys are the ones that are going to tell me if I'm here or not. WooF driver tells me, my producer tells me it's working now. Nothing changed here, so I believe it's between somewhere else. But this is technology. Good here, Dasha. Thank you. It's streaming technology on Facebook. It's all new. And we're one of the first organizations, the WooF driver, to present these shows with streaming stuff from Facebook. I mean, it's great. No commercials, no politics. Okay. You don't have to watch that Mercedes commercial, okay, where the stars come in, they got 15 red Mercedes running around and say, you know, oh, this one or nothing, the best or nothing. Give me a break, okay? Things are made in Mexico. Hello. If you got a Mercedes, I hope you love it. Thank you. Anyway, Tracy still sees me. Okay, it's fixed. Emma, Debbie, Ivy Singleton, you were on. Yes, I can see you. I never did get your email. Did you ever get my email? I don't know what happened with it. You know, Gmail. Jessica, my neighbor's dog, if she don't know anybody, she will be progressive only in their yard, but mine, he's still a pup. Okay. Well, there you go. The socialization. You look good. Thank you, Joan. Socializing. I mean, that just makes sense. Like people, you know, you go to a party, you're not going to stand in a corner and be a dud, right? You want to, whether you're introverted or not, you should like get out there and smile, be happy. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. All positive energy. Because the dogs know that. They know that. Okay. So without a firm but confident and consistent owner who sets the rules and sticks to them, they can become willful, stubborn, and indolent. I don't know that word. Shame on me. Like I said, SAT test, I never was good on the vocabulary. Never made it. Never made it. No, I never got your email either. If you have another email address, send it to me somewhere, anywhere, because I can't imagine. I'll try it again when we come off, and I can't imagine why Gmail's not working. It makes no sense. No sense. I spelled it right. All one word. DebbieSingleton@gmail.com. Weird. But we'll try it again. The breed should be trained gently, okay? Not like real harsh, you know, some of these trainers, you know, doing all this. But with an air of authority, and he will refuse to cooperate, okay? So you have to have the air of authority, but gentle. Like, you know, you don't have to yell at your kids if they haven't brushed their teeth. You just gotta say, excuse me, Timmy, if you guys brush your teeth, honey, come with me. Let me help you get your toothbrush out. Go brush your teeth, or you're not gonna. No. Why would you do that? Okay. I saw the pictures of Bella. Yes, I believe we did, Janice, I'm sorry. My eyes aren't that great. Janice, I will double check. We're putting all these sites together. The All Dog Network is another one. AllDogNetwork.com, all one word. All Dog Network is where all our shows are going to be posted, okay, after the fact. I'm not the only show on here, the WooF Ditty. Mine's about breeds, trying to have fun, be kind of silly, play some music. I'm the music guy. We got WooF News out of Nashville with Britt Savage. We have Joseph Falcone. He's a trainer out of Las Vegas. He was just on earlier. We have Dean Miller out of Nashville. He's a dog trainer called the Dog Counselor. We have Barbara Kurtman, who does readings and all kinds of stuff, and Carol Anderson also. And there's more coming. I believe we have a dog yoga show coming pretty soon. So keep tuned. All these shows are posted a day or so after the show's live, like it is now. And okay, Emma, great. My Bella loves brushing your teeth. I brushed Buster's teeth. Just gave him a shower and brushed him yesterday. No problem. Starting when he's a puppy. It's the best thing you can do. And you do them gentle. My understanding is you open their lip, put the brush in sideways, not up and down. Sideways, get their gums, not hard, and don't try to do the bottom of their chomping molars, you know, the surface. They tell me, and it keeps them clean, keeps their breath clean. And twice a year I give them the non-anesthetic cleaning. He sits there and lets them do it because he's used to somebody going in there. He doesn't bite anybody, do anything weird, and that's it. He takes the oral shot, the shot, so that just in case there's anything happens, they poke anything, it doesn't get an infection. Okay, cool. There's all these things. So WooF News, dog counseling, these guys, they're trainers, Joseph in Vegas and Dean in Nashville. When you tune in, you can ask them questions. Do I have a dog? Oh, I do. Buster Big Paws. He was in here last night. He sat up on the couch there. I had to reverse the camera so you could see him, and then he decided he wanted to go out. But, I could call him in here maybe before the show's over and take a peek at him. He's a character. He's a love and a character. He's a rescue. Just so much fun. We love him so much. He's our love. Okay, back to the Collie. A clean breed. The Collie is relatively easy to housebreak. Some owners report that rough Collies do not like water due to their heavy coats when they get wet. We have seen clips on the internet of rough-haired Collies swimming. However, so while a lot may not, it's never an absolute. Some smooth Collies have become successful at water rescue. He is gorgeous. That must be. Janice, you must have saw Buster. Yeah. If an outside dog don't like taking a bath with water, how do you get them to use it? Get used to it. Well, it's a good question. Okay, thanks. All our dogs are rescues. I got to say, they're usually all of ours have always been rescues. They're smart. They know someone's taking them now from just sitting in this horrible, really, shelter. Thank God for shelters, but meanwhile. And I'll talk about how you can help the shelters at the end of also something else, another device, an app. When you do exercise your dogs and walk them, there's an app, a free app. That, I'll talk about that too. There's all these things we need to know about if you haven't known. But Buster, when we first got him, okay, he's 10 weeks old. We have a pool out in the back. We're blessed, small pool. And we took him in. I just took him in there. And he didn't know how to swim right away. He didn't know what that was, but he did dog paddle like they naturally do. And he kind of went under, kept him up, helped him as he went, but he scrambled to get out. Let him out, shook off. Then I went and did it again. And then I did it the next day. The third time, he actually dog paddled himself all the way out. I let go of him and he got out. Okay. He didn't want to swim anymore. He's not a water guy. I mean, we have relatives that have labs, they jump right in the water. Okay, swim all day. Buster, he'll watch the kids in the pool. He'll be like a lifeguard, keep an eye on him, run around, but he will not get in. He just don't want to do it. And I wouldn't force him in now. And now he's 70 pounds, 72 pounds, and he doesn't want to do it. He's short-haired like a shepherd. Short-haired, black, like a police dog. Looks like a police dog, those guys. Awesome. Yes, I rescued a Chihuahua, but he got lost about a year ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's heartbreaking. I mean, when you lose your dog, anyway you lose them, it's horrible. And we all have to just go, time passes, all things must pass, like George Harrison said. But it's all good right now. You just live in the moment, love that dog, take care of him, feed him, keep his water clean, exercise him. He'll love you, lick your face, keep your face clean for you. Okay, we're going to play Mollie the Collie one more time here, just for kicks. Our theme, and this is a ditty about Mollie the Collie. Get this party started here.
Now, Mollie the Collie was an intelligent dog, beautiful heart, lean and strong. The top of her skull was so flat, her eyebrows are arched and the head not too fat. Her muzzles are round, kind of like most hounds. The face is chiseled. Come down, meat like scissors, like a bite, and it's alright. Mollie the Collie has a boyfriend named Wally.
That's Mollie the Collie. Tracy Klein tells me she uses a little baby pool for her labs. So when they get in, they just can get in. That's a good idea. Maybe we should get one of those and see if Buster will get in there. But, you know, it is what it is. Judith Harris, my last name is Harris. Great tune. Thank you so much. We're just having fun. Wow, you made me smile. Hey, that's what it's all about. Smiling and love my dog. And also, Rocky the Rat Terrier. You were on the other night with the Rat Terrier. I'm going to look that one up, and I'll write at Ditty about that, and it'll be Rocky the Rat Terrier. Perfect. Rocky's my grandson's name anyway. Rocky and your dog. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love my dog. He thinks he's a pit bull. He plays with all our dogs. That's Emma. Thinks he's a pit bull. I wonder how he knows that he thinks he's a pit bull. See? He's telling you that. Yes, that was cool. All right. Okay, thank you. A little bit more action here, and then we're going to play one of the WooF Driver's original tunes about how he goes out and he takes his huskies out and so forth, and include him in this. Really like these videos. Good info. Elizabeth Cure. Thank you so much. Like I said, All Dog Network. All Dog Network gives you an opportunity. Emma, he plays with our pits, so he thinks he's one of them. I get it. Thank you for clarifying that. Of course, that makes sense. All Dog Network, all these shows, mine, the WooF Ditty show here with the breeds, and all these other shows I mentioned earlier about the WooF News and the dog training counseling, all these are posted a day or so afterwards, so you can go back and look at them like any other YouTube video. So you can catch up on everything when you have time and see what everybody's saying. There's just so much information. I mean, all of us, the correspondents involved with the WooF Driver that he's hired here, that we know, and I produce most all his music over the last 7 years, all the stuff on wooftunes.com. Incredible stuff on there. It'll blow your mind. You won't believe it. You'll go, you got to be kidding me. This guy's got more songs than the Beatles, okay, and Michael Jackson. Judith, All Dog Life. Right. Right. You can't go wrong. You know, your vibe is with your dog. Your dog's vibe is with you. You be at work, you be at play, you be whatever. It's positive. It's a lovely, loving thing. And people get deep into it. The more they hang out, like you guys know, the better you feel, the better you are, the happier you are. And they're happy. Happy, happy, happy. End of story. It's not a matter of who let the dogs out. It's just happy dogs. Okay? Okay, the basic height of the males is somewhere between 2 feet, 24 inches, 26 inches. Females 22 to 24. So they're only within a couple inches different in their gender there. The weight, males somewhere between 60 and 75 pounds. Females 50 to 65. Okay. We're talking about water and the dogs. I actually give Buster a shower. I get in with him. He sits there. I've been doing it ever since he was a puppy, so no big deal. Gets in there, does a regular shower, hold his eyes, don't get anything in his eyes, hold his ears down, don't get any water in his ears, wet him down, take some nice gentle stuff, brush his teeth while he's in there afterwards, give him a little rinse with the water from the thing, dry him out, he goes outside, dries out, shakes, done deal. You know, not that often. You form a bond with your dog, you can tell you're both connected. Miss my border collie Maxwell so much. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you miss them, but you never forget about them. And you know, wherever they are, they're keeping an eye on you. Okay, I believe that. I mean, I think about our dogs from the past all the time. I mean, I can see them, what they did, the love they've given us, how much. I mean, my wife talks about Bubba, who was a Rottweiler of a brother and sister. Unfortunately, he died of stomach cancer. Like, he was only 5 or 6 years old. That's what happened. I mean. We went all out to try to save him, believe me. I mean, I could have bought a Mercedes for what I spent on him, but it was so worth it to see what we could do because we just loved him so much. That's all I do. My wife was bonded with him more than I was, and that was her dog. She talks about him all the time, as much as about our Buster now. So yes, it's true. It's a deep thing. Any health problems? If there are, generally healthy dogs, the collies are. Okay, some lines are prone to PRA, which is a eye defect, like a Collie eye syndrome, they call it, and hip problems as well, leading to acute lameness and arthritis, which is a shame, of course. Collies may need sunblock on their nose as they're often sensitive to the sun. Well, that's something good to know. Yeah, poor thing. Emma, thank you. Sunblock for Collies' noses. I wonder if all dogs' noses may be good if you have in the sun a lot. They shouldn't be in the sun a lot either. How old would you think it is if your dog was born New Year's Eve? How old you think it is if your dog was born New Year's Eve? How old would you think it is? What, New Year's Eve last year? Well, January, February, March, April, May. 6 months old, if that's what you mean. People should clip dogs' tall tail and ears. Do you think they should? Wow. You know, I don't know, frankly. I just know that when I talked about the spaniel, is it spaniel? Yeah, the spaniel that had docked tails. And the reason they docked those tails on the spaniels, because they used to run through the brush, and they would be hunting, and their tails would get caught in the brush and would hurt them. They could scrape them. No, they should not be cut or docked, my wife says. Okay, of course not. It hurts. It's painful. It's horribly painful. Ouch. I mean, you want your tail snapped? I don't think so. Think about it. There's no reason to. I mean, unless there's a reason to. They did it for a reason back then, which was kind of brutal, but they thought that was better than that tail getting caught and snagged in thorns and stuff as they were going through the brush, because they didn't know any better and hurt them that way. So, you know, that was kind of one of those calls, you know, that they did back then. So, but no, I wouldn't cut anything. For what purpose? Well, that purpose, Suzanne, is because of what they said about running through the brush and not hurting their tails. So kept them short and docked. But, you know, maybe they shouldn't have let them hunt, you know. I don't know. Yeah, anything that hurts an animal. I mean, you're trying to not have them hurt because of that, but that's brutal. Ouch. No, thank you. No, thank you. So I'd say no. But, dog counselor, his show, check him out. He could probably give you an answer that would make me more substantial. It doesn't hurt to clip their tails, when they're just born. Yeah, well, you know, that's like circumcision, I guess, you know, so to speak. You know, you do it when you're that young, they don't know the difference and so forth. But I just don't. I'm kind of when it comes to thinking about that. But if you say Jessica, that could be the case. And this is 2016, my wife says, so no need for that. Yes, thank you. Okay, back to that sunblock thing. Okay, some herding dogs carry what they call an MDR1 gene that makes them sensitive to certain drugs that are otherwise okay to give another dog, but if tested positive for this gene, it can kill them. So, got to watch that Sun. It's just common sense. You can watch Sun for yourself. What time does the dog counselor air? Okay, Tracy. Last time I saw his show, he said he was on Thursdays and Sundays. And if you go to here's what you do. Go to the All Dog Network, and you'll see him on there. Dean Miller, black glasses, dog counselor, and watch his video. And then Dean at dogcounselor.com, I'm pretty sure is his email, because he has a book he markets, and just shoot him an email. And he said one of the 2 days he's on at 6 and one on 8. I can't remember, Sunday and Thursday. But you'll see on his show, he'll tell you if you watch his show. Okay? Wolf Driver, my boss says he loves the shows. Loves the show. Great. Thursday he's on at Dean, thank you. See, it's like having that director on Tonight Show who's sitting out in the audience, and he's looking at, say, Jay Leno when he was on, and say, no, don't do that right now. Oh, mention this right next, holds up signs. That's what a director does, like a movie director. Those actors aren't sitting out there just, they know their lines. They don't know what to do. Hey, you got to stand over there right now. We're doing the show. Oh, okay. So a director's necessary. Thursday at 9 Eastern is one of Dean's shows, which would be, let's see, I'm not sure where you were, Tracy, or whatever your time zone is. So it'd be 9 Eastern and so forth. 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central. I don't like the people who do that, and it hurts. Yeah, I don't either. Sandra Ratcliffe, thanks for joining us. Okay. So, yeah, Dean, and then on Sunday he must be on it earlier. But whatever the case, you'll find him, and you can interact with him and ask him questions. He's just a great guy. He knows so many things. Enjoyed the show. Need to scoot for now. We'll be sure to tune in again when I get a chance. And again, when you have to leave, you can't watch it, go to alldognetwork.com, and then you'll be able to rewatch the show anytime you want, any of the shows. Okay? Not a problem. That's the cool thing about this. You can watch it live and then watch it later. Okay? Quickly, living conditions for the Collie. The Collie will be okay in an apartment as long as it's sufficiently exercised. You can't just let them sit around all the time. They are relatively inactive indoors and do best with at least an average size yard if they're in the yard. And they're sensitive to heat, so you got to keep them cool. Provide plenty of shade and fresh water in warm weather. I learned something the other night. Love the show, Judith Harris. Thank you. Bucky Harris here. Thank you. Joseph Falcone in Las Vegas was mentioning, and it's a funny thing that he mentioned this, their hearing and balance, that's what my mom told me. Yes. Not sure exactly what that means. I'm sorry. But in Las Vegas, it gets very hot. The pavement gets so hot. I was there once playing with a band there, and we were staying at this motel, and it was like 108 degrees in the summer. And we were at upstairs at the hotel, and there was a 7-Eleven across the street. I wanted to go get some cold drink, and I didn't have any shoes on or flip-flops or anything. And I thought, I'll just run over there. I went down the stairs and hit that blacktop, and I thought I was going to die. Scarred my feet with black asphalt, and ouch. And it was horrible. So I took Buster out yesterday in the afternoon, and it was kind of warm. And we have blacktop, and you got white sidewalks, which is cement. And I thought, Joey said to watch this pavement. Be careful, their paws. They're not going to be able to tell you because they're trotting, right? But it could damage them and hurt them. And he says, if you put your hand down on the pavement, on the blacktop, and it's too hot for your hand, it's too hot for their paws. Don't do it. I took him right back on the sidewalk, off the bike springer, went back, got my leash, and I walked him on the sidewalk for another half a mile because the cement doesn't get hot like asphalt. Check it with your palm if that's the case before you take them out and run in the street or anywhere that's not, say, grass or so forth. Okay, that's just another tip that Joey pointed out. So I learned something from watching one of my correspondent partners' show. Okay, didn't think about it, and I've been doing that a long time. So, usually wait till the evening to do it so the asphalt's cooled off if I'm going to run on the bike. Okay, let's... The life expectancy for a Collie is about 14 to 16 years, which is a good average. Collie needs plenty of exercise, which includes a daily long walk. In addition, they would enjoy some romps off the leash in a safe area. Where I am here, you really can't go off leash. If you go off leash at a dog park, I don't go to dog parks anymore because there's just too many things evolved and happen there unexpectedly. No matter how frolicky the dogs may seem. And I went to a trainer and she said, no, don't do the dog park because there's been serious accidents with dogs where people lost their dogs. Inadvertently aggressive dogs. They didn't know. The stranger did something, threw the frisbee, whatever, went after it, whatever. It's unpredictable. It's like driving with your eyes closed. Okay. WooF Driver wanted me to let you know also that Dean Miller is on his Sunday show is 7 p.m. Eastern. So Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern, where you can ask Dean all kinds of questions. My dog loves this show. He is watching it, really into it. I love it. Grace joined us. We just went over to her place for a barbecue. Her dog Bentley was there, but he was just taking his little rest. He was kind of minding his own business, so he wouldn't be. But he's just a friendly guy. He's just a friendly guy. Little Bentley and Buster actually grew up together, and they used to go to the dog park down in Laguna where it's grass. And, you know, it worked for a while, but it's just too many people and too many dogs. So you don't need to run off and get bitten, you know, get disease and get all muddy and stuff. So we just quit doing that. I mean, that's just us. Summer boots similar to mush boots are available for the pooches. Oh, okay. Get little booties. Didn't think of that. In my back, I just went off for a quick second. There I am. Okay. Let's see. We're going to play the Wolf Driver song right now. This is what he does. He takes his huskies out almost every day and every night, whatever, on these journeys. And some of them are far away. He's in the Maryland countryside. Okay. And he could go as far as up to D.C., take them out on paths, out in the countryside on acreage. They do all these amazing things. And I don't have time right now to go through it, but if you go to woofdriver.com and then All Dog Network, he posts his events. You'll get a real quick gist of what he's doing and all these things he does. It's just crazy. I mean, cool. Didn't know you had a song. Yeah, well, we have over 100 original songs here about dogs. Paul Martin has joined us. Hi, Wolf Ditty. How was your 4th of July? It was wonderful, and I hope yours was as well. We kept the fireworks were going on. They weren't too loud over here, but we kept Buster in, and he didn't do too much, you know, messing around. He was cool with it. I think he's used to it after the last 5 years. Judith Coburn Harris, they are beautiful. Yes, they are beautiful. His dogs are amazing. So you'll learn more about that when you go to his site, woofdriver.com. All the music and creative art and poetry and stuff about dogs. There's amazing stuff, or even rap stuff. It's kind of rap tunes. All kinds of stuff at wooftunes.com. Wooftunes, all one word. And then All Dog Network are all these posts of all these shows that everybody's doing about this, that, and the other thing. So when you put it all together, it's just great information. And I learn something every day watching something that somebody else is talking about. And I apply it to Buster in our relationship. And I tell my wife about it, and she gets, you know, wow, I didn't know that. Have you watched the movie where the dog used to be tamed and was not used to be a snow dog? Movie where this dog used to be tamed. Yeah, tamed, but not to be a snow dog. I haven't seen that. What's the name of that one, Emma? Bean? I'm not sure what that is. No, I have not seen that. But it sounds like any movie that has to do with dogs has got to be fun and interesting. So I'm going to play this too. Now, this is called Shenandoah. The song is about the Shenandoah Valley up in Maryland area there. It's this gorgeous countryside. This is one of the places where the Wolf Driver takes his dogs on his daily things. They just go all over the place, and it talks about the cool spots where they stop to rest in the shade. And check the lyrics out if you can make them out here. This is called the Shenandoah, and this is part of our Wolf Play band team vocalist, Romany Saylor, and her dad, David Saylor, are doing the singing on this. They're over in Birmingham, England, part of our production team. They're the vocalists and musicians as well. I'm going to play this for you right now.
The Shenandoah is the valley,
Call of the Wild.
and the river that we visit, often to soften our lives and see the beauty of the countryside. It has deep roots in American Indian history, which so adds to its mystery. A storybook setting where we can take the dogs jetting.
Take the dogs jetting.
The Shenandoah, the Shenandoah. In the summer months, it can get rather hot.
Get rather hot.
But the river provides a nice chill spot.
The river provides provides a chill spot.
The dogs run so to attract, but we all love the scenery and greenery. This is heaven on earth as it was meant to be.
Emma, I'll watch that movie.
The Shenandoah, the Shenandoah. In the autumn, the leaves put on a show before their glow. If you have caught 'em in the past, your memories will last. Of bright colors and endless wonders. From a ride on Skyline Drive to the caverns and caves, they really remind us of the older days. The Shenandoah, the Shenandoah. Our dogs will ride at home as we roam the nearby stone of the Blue Ridge Mountains and see the fountains and waterfalls.
Fountains and
This
waterfalls.
place really has it all.
Blue Ridge Mountains, gorgeous.
Sometimes at night when the sky is right, the stars and moon are so bright, you feel like you're in flight.
Feel like
The
you're-
galaxy, there's so much to see. This is the Shenandoah, which means daughter of the stars. He's not noble on his bark, but Wolf Driver has this place in his heart.
It's in the Wolf Driver's heart, the Shenandoah.
The Shenandoah, Shenandoah, the Shenandoah,
Okay.
the Shenandoah.
You know, chills when I hear that. It's one of the first ones we did. He goes up to the Blue Ridge Mountains and Skyline Drive it's called, and they go up high, and it's just gorgeous. And there's this river that runs through there where the dogs stop and they get to go in the water and chill. He has videos of so many adventures he's taken. If you go to woofdriver.com and see in real time the things he's doing, he has drone cameras. He's got a crew of people that take cameras while he's mushing and going on these trips. Pretty amazing. Just pretty amazing. I need to watch this sometime, and please show me your dog. Okay, let me see if I can get him in here. I'm gonna just get up for a second here and see if I can get Buster. So don't go anywhere here. Let's see if we can get him in here. Buster, come. People want to see you. Come here. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Here, hop up on here. Get up here. Come here, over here. Good. Sit, stay there. Okay, he's here. I'm going to reverse the camera, okay, and see if you can see him. Buster, say hi. There you are. You're a good boy. Did you have a good day? Huh? Yeah. Did we keep your paws off the hot pavement? Remember when we went for a ride on the bike? Remember that? On your bike springer? Can you say hello to everyone? Yeah, you're a good boy. Oh, you can go take a yawn? Yeah, that's Buster Big Paws. I mean, you can see his paws if the lighting's good enough, but let me see if I can get this lighting on him a little better. You can see him. There he is. There he is. Are you tired? What? The tail's going, huh? You're a good boy. Oh, beautiful. He's a good boy. He's a cutie. Thank you. I hope you can see him. But you're a good boy, Buster. Thanks for coming in and joining the show. You don't even know you're on live streaming Facebook, do you? You gonna come see me now? That's a good puppy. That's a good boy. Okay, I'll let you go. Please go back. Okay, he's gonna go out now. All right, there he is. That was Buster Big Paws. Okay, let me switch the camera back around here. Yeah, he liked that actually. He liked that a lot. He came in, called him in. He's beautiful and so sweet, so precious. Thank you. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a blessing. My wife says he is a blessing. He gives us so much love, and you know he was a rescue. I could tell you that story sometime, but we'll do that another time. How we got him. We told that story last night. Mentioned a couple of things. An application that you can get free for your iPhone or your Android device. It's called go to your store, app store, Walk for a Dog. And what it is, it's an application that allows you to, handsome man, terrific, thank you, Joan. You plug in, you set up settings, put a picture of your dog. Then in your area, state, wherever, you can get a list of the shelters that are in the database, which is most all of them. So, for example, we're in the LA area, Orange County, Southern California. So every time you walk, you say start walking, open the app, start walking, and it's tracking, like, you track your exercise bands, it tracks your pulse, your heart rate, your this, that, and your calories burned, and how far you went, and how long you were on the machine, just like those machines, only it tracks that on the GPS. So you see a map of your neighborhood, wherever you're walking. There's your street, the name of it, just like on your phone when you're driving, you see. And it shows where you went in blue. I go around the cul-de-sac, around the street, back and forth, down and up and all that. And it tracks all that in real time. It tracks the average miles per hour you're going, how far you're going, and your average speed and all that. And then when you're done, okay, you can pull it out of your pocket and look at it and say, oh, I want to go a mile, but I've only gone a half a mile or 3/4. Let me go another few minutes. It tells you how long you were out, so forth, whether you're walking, riding your bike, pulling them on the Springer, skateboard, whatever you're doing, skiing, doesn't matter. And then you say stop walking. It stops. It keeps track of this record. You see, yesterday I did this, and on Wednesday you can keep track. So I try to do a mile myself a day with them. And then that goes automatically when it closes to a database where they pay the shelter that you've designated as your to make your contribution for every mile you've gone, so much nominal money, and it adds up after a quarter, 4 times a year, I believe that's the way they do that, and they send a check to that shelter from Walk for a Dog. Shelter gets his check done. Wow, there's a check for how much? I don't know. I mean, I know that it's growing so huge that the investors had to find more investors to pay for all this. And it's just a great thing. And the shelters get this money to help with their expenses again. I mean, the state only gives so much, taxes only give so much, they can only raise so much. So this is just raising free money just by using the app when you go out with your dog. Okay? Emma's in Etheridge, Tennessee, not Alabama, near Pulaski, in Lawrenceburg. Well, I was just in Nashville, flew into Nashville, drove down through Pulaski, right down to Huntsville to go to our reunion. I originally grew up in Nashville, so I used to go to Pulaski all the time. We had a farm up there, not me, but some friends. We used to ride horses up Pulaski. So very familiar with the area, and so glad you're here. I hear you're having thunderstorms and it's hot there, but just stay, keep them pups cool. Yeah, you're near Lawrenceburg. We used to play Lawrenceburg. I went to Hillsborough High School in Nashville, and we played Lawrenceburg football all the time. Yeah, they'd beat us. Okay, so we're getting toward the end of our show here. So you heard Shenandoah, and we heard Mollie, the Collie, the Ditty. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're on about 7:30 every night during the week, and around 7 on Friday and Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. And like I said, these shows are all posted the next day or so. As long as our producer gets caught up, because we got like 6 shows going on. There's more going to be added. There's going to be yoga for dogs added, I understand. Some gal out of in the Nashville area too. Emma has a farm and horses up there as well. That's so cool. That's so cool. You're living the life. I love Tennessee. Anyway, that's what we want to do, is we want to keep this going. And tomorrow's night's breed, I haven't decided. I think I'm going to do a Shih Tzu. Yeah, Izzy the Shih Tzu. We're going to do a little dog this time, next time. And we've got just all the breeds going. We just do a different one every night and whatever. You have any requests for a breed? I know the Rat Terrier, I'm going to do the research on Rocky the Rat Terrier, if that's the way you pronounce it, and get to know that and make a show for that one for our request. But just keep it coming. Keep it coming to us. And the Wolf Driver is just a great guy. I mean, he's just, he's not, He's not trying to do anything but just love the dogs and show people how to be with them and all the information. Just have fun and just love them and have fun and take care of them and take care of yourself. Okay, it's all great stuff. So we're going to sign off right now. Boy, see, the show normally would be a half an hour, but what ends up happening every night, last night was an hour and 15 minutes. Tonight it's an hour. I just get into it and it's fun. I don't care. The only thing I got to do is go see Buster here. Oh, Judith, you got a Shih Tzu. All right, yay. My dog and his two cat friends are seeing, this is Emma, are seeing a new thing. Laugh out loud. Thanks. I'm 12 and I have a horse named Doc. It's a Cladid. I'm not familiar with horses, but that's so cool. And the young ones, yourself, you're only 12? I love it. We were telling everybody on here that if you got kids or your friends like this, you can sit there and, go on Xbox and watch iCarly on Disney Channel, all this kind of stuff. And Carlos, how you doing from Nebraska? It looks like you just got on there. But instead, let's watch these shows about dogs. It's a lot more fun. And you can always go do that other stuff. It ain't going anywhere. Xbox and all that stuff. Jerica, she's 23, young. I love it. Just keep it going, keep the love going. And again, you don't have to worry about if we get cut off or your internet connection gets cut off. Just go to alldognetwork.com. And have you watched 8BL, the movie, Paul Martin? I have not, but I got these comments here. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, and waiting on knowing more on that Shar-Pei CrossFit. Okay, I got the Rat Terrier. Okay, I got the Shar-Pei to do. It's coming up. I won't put you off. This week, the next few days, we'll do the Shar-Pei and we'll do the Rat Terrier for sure. I'm prepared to do the Shih Tzu tomorrow night. In the meantime, below. Below, 8 below. No, I haven't, but I'm writing that down, 8 below. So when I get off the air here, I've got my research to do and make my notes and make sure I don't forget anybody or forget any breed or forget any requests you have. And I just want to keep in touch with you guys, okay? Everybody who comes on. And hopefully we're giving you something that's different, fun, informative, builds your love and for your own dogs and so forth, or anybody you know, whatever. There's no rules here. This is how we live, and this is what we're going to be doing. And it's amazing because since I started doing this, which is like 8 days ago, I called my friend Bill, who's the WooF driver. That's his nickname, Bill. But he called me years ago and wanted a theme song written for the WooF driver. And I said, geez, what do you do? He goes, oh, I mush huskies. I go, excuse me? I had no idea what that was. Not a clue. That opened up the whole thing. Janice, you're welcome. Thank you. How about a request on black mouth curs? Okay. It's another one I haven't heard of. That's from Jerica. Request on black mouth curs. Dog found my horse is a breed. Oh, it's a breed that's fast, like for racing, Emma. Okay. You race them around a track at your place. It's funny. Okay. Just food for thought. Let me get this black mouth curse. Black mouth curse. I don't know if that's a breed or a disease. Maybe you can tell me. In the meantime, the WooF driver takes his dogs on his Sacco carts. Again, you'll see them when you log on to check his videos, his live streaming or the ones he's posted. There's a zillion of them. He takes them to dog tracks. He's taking them to a dog track up there. Okay, good night, goodbye, Emma. Maine Shih Tzu still be watching tomorrow night, named Boganon. I love it. Well, we're working Izzy tomorrow night, but Bogaton, bring him on. It's a breed of a dog. Okay, the curse, the black curse. Breed. I love it. I'm getting inundated here, and I love it. It gives me plenty of homework. Plenty of homework. This changed my life doing this. You know, instead of thinking about, geez, what I want to do. I mean, I produce a lot of music and do jingles and stuff. My site, if you want to check me out for what I do sometime too, is jingleads.com. That's JINGLEADS.com. Check my website out and some of the stuff we've done. Okay? I'm going to go now, and it's been a great evening. Just one of the best shows tonight, I feel. I've had a great time. And I wrote this little theme song for the show. Okay, I'm going to sign off with it.
Coming to you live across the worldwide All Dog Network from the WooF Driver Recording Studio Center in Los Angeles, California.
See, Emma.
Your host, WooF Ditty producer, Bucky Harris.
Shira, have a nice night. I will try to do my best. I'm going to go hang out with my dog right now, make sure he gets fed. Paul says take care. Take care, Paul. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm 7 nights a week. 7:30 during the week, Pacific, 7 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thank you. Have a great night, Jerica. You as well. And thanks so much for joining us. Talk to you then. Bye-bye. Thank you, Joan.